This video is going to be about all of the seasons from Sea of Thieves. If you want to know anything before the seasons, which took place between 2021 to 2023, check out this video. I will be putting it in the description if you want to check out anything before it, because this game has been out since 2018 and there's been a lot of updates. And I just couldn't cover them all in one video. So once again, check out the description and you will see this video. Go check it out. Okay. Season 1 adds a new merchant voyage, where your quest is to hunt down the location of a merchant ship that has been sunk, and we don't know where it's sunk. So basically you go to the first island that it tells you to go to, then you have to go search for some birds in the sky, which will be showing some barrels. When you go to the barrels, there will be some loot and a note, and then the note will give you this big quest where you go around the Sea of Thieves trying to find out where this ship sunk. Eventually you'll find a captain's key. Once you find this captain's key, keep searching, and then eventually you'll find a sunken ship. Put the key in the sunken ship and you get a bunch of loot, and then you can go sell. Season 2 adds the Fort of Fortune, which is basically a fort, but a lot longer, where it has around 15 to 12 waves of skeletons. Every third wave, you get 4 captain skeletons. And then, once you finish all that, you do a skeleton lord boss, which is always going to be the helmsman. Then, after that wave, you fight 2 skeleton lords, which will be the Duchess and the Two-Faced guy. And then the final wave will be an Ashen Lord with 3 faces. And then once you defeat it, you put the key in the vault, and you get a bunch of Athena loot and normal loot. Sea of Thieves Season 3 was coming out around the time of E3, which is a big event where games show off new trailers for new things. And Sea of Thieves, well, it showed off something that I don't think anyone was expecting.
Oh! Didn't realize we had company. Captain Jack Sparrow. But I suspect you already knew that.
Yes, Sea of Thieves Season 3 adds Jack Sparrow to the game with a Disney crossover. This update adds 3 new enemy types: ocean crawlers, mermaids or sirens, and phantoms. The phantoms are basically skeletons, but they can teleport. There are 2 variants of the sirens. There are the normal ones, and then there's warriors that have a trident and have armor. And then for the ocean crawlers, there are 3 variants. There are the red ones that have a lot of health and do massive hits. There's the electric ones that shock you whenever you attack them. And there's the green ones that go underground, and when they're close by to you, they basically throw up on you or burp, and it does damage. I will not be covering the 5 tall tales in this video because, well, there's a lot in them, and also spoiler reasons. Sea of Thieves Season 4 basically adds 6 new shrines and 3 treasuries. What are these, you may ask? Well, all of them are these things that go underwater in certain locations in the 3 main regions, 2 shrines in each region, and 1 treasury. Treasuries are basically forts, but with ocean crawlers and sirens underwater. And then shrines are little puzzles, where if you do the puzzle, you get loot. Season 5 didn't really add anything major, but they did add a lot of small updates. There's rats that spawn on all the ships, but they can't be killed. They're just kind of there. They indicate if your ship's sinking by them running upstairs. There's about like 1,000 different fireworks that can be shot off from the cannon. There's also cannon rowboats, and storage crates got a buff where now it's easier to transfer stuff into it. Oh, also, you can bury treasure and then put it on a quest board so that other people can dig up your treasure. Season 6 was a bit different than the other seasons because this one didn't release all of its content the first day. But what did release the first day was 6 new sea forts that were found across the 3 major regions of the map. These sea forts were basically normal skeleton forts, but with ghosts instead, and then a ghost captain at the very last wave, and then you get some loot. The thing that's different about this season is that 1 month after the season came out, they did another update with it that was still part of the season, called The Legend of the Veil, where it was a new mission for the Athena's Fortune. Basically what you had to do in the mission was you had to get 3 Veil Stones. The first 2 Veil Stones could be 3 different ways, and then the final Veil Stone is always the exact same. The first 2 can be either found in a ship graveyard, where you have to find the key in one of the ships and then open the captain's quarters, or you go to an island and then Belle is going to be waiting for you, and you gotta light some beacons and then do a ghost fight with the ancients. And then the last way is basically talk to Suds and then go to a different island and then dig up a chest. But you can only get 2 of these, so you only get 2 Veil Stones. The last Veil Stone is you have to go to this giant tornado, green tornado, and there's going to be these 3 sea forts around this big tornado, and you have to destroy the sea forts with the cannon, shoot them. They take about like 6 shots. Once you kill all 3 of them, then you gotta shoot this big fort where it's going to have these different little sections, and each section is going to take around 3 shots. And then once you defeat it, everything blows up. There was ghost ships around, but then they blow up, and then you get some Athena loot. Season 7 adds captaincy, which has been announced since 2018. Took them a long while. But they finally added it to the game, and now you can own your own ship, add trinkets, and also sell way easier. So there are new trinkets you can get from a new progression system called milestones, where basically you do this action, it shows it on the screen. You kill a Megalodon, it shows you killed 1 of this Megalodon. You kill 5 of these Megalodons, it shows you that you killed 5 Megalodons. If you kill 10 Megalodons, you get the first tier of a trinket, which has a little Megalodon head on it, and you can put it on a captain ship. Captain ships, you can also save your cosmetics for the captain ship, and you can name it. And there's unique cosmetics for it. And also, if you're a captain of a captain ship, you can sell your loot at these new sovereigns that are at each outpost, which just makes selling so much easier.
Do you want PvP? Are you ready for the thrill of battle? I want to fight people!
Season 8 is a PvP-focused update. This update adds 2 new curses, 2 new locations, and a new PvP mode. How you enter all of this? Well, you gotta go to your ship, and there will be an hourglass on your table. You can vote for either the Athenas or the Reapers, aka Guardians of Fortune and Servants of the Flame. Once you vote for either of these factions, now you can earn reputation for these new factions. And to get the Skeleton Curse and the Ghost Curse, you will need to get to level 100. You get XP from either selling the hourglass after you get loot on your ship, or defending it. Or you go underwater, waiting for a match, and then you'll surface above the water and you'll do a 1v1 with the exact same amount of people on the same ship. So if you're a duo sloop, you're going to go against a duo sloop. Unless you become a champion, which you have to get a streak of 4 kills. When you get that, you can go against bigger ships. And then you just go sell your hourglass or sell flags of the opposing faction, and you get allegiance, which is basically the reputation. Once you get level 100 for either the new factions, you will get to go to that character, aka the Pirate Lord or Servant of the Flame, and you'll get to talk to them, and they'll give you a new thing. for the Guardian's Fortune, he'll open a door and you get to go to this new area, and then you can get the Ghost Curse after witnessing a cutscene. But if you do the Reapers, you'll get a new song. Well, not a new song, but you can use a song you already used. Go to this little hatch, play the song, and then you go into the Reaper's lair. There's stuff there, there's cosmetics and stuff, and then when you go down even more, you go to this tree and you get the Skeleton Curse, and then you can make new cosmetics with the Skeleton Curse. Whew, that was a lot. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I may make a video about the monthly updates, but I don't know. Put in the comments if you want me to make that video. Thank you. Goodbye.